Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Level Grinding Day 84. It is a gray day in Denver today, but thankfully not wicked cold. I am Rachel Bastarash Bogan. I'm an entrepreneur here in Denver, and I'm showing you what it looks like to hustle every single day. This morning, I have a Skype call with a friend of mine. She's also an editor, so that's going to be a lot of fun just to chat, catch up. She's been going through some challenges and just feeling really blue about the production process, about finding work, and this is something that I'm really a firm believer about. Encourage people who are in the same business as you or not in the same business. You know, life is hard enough, and sometimes you just need somebody else to come alongside. The other things that are going on today, I'm heading downtown to help out with the venue walkthrough where Creative Mornings is going to be happening on the 19th. That's next Friday. And then I have a meeting with a potential lead. So we're going to trade information. He's a massage therapist and I am a social media video person. So we are going to swap information and see where that goes. So yeah, all these things and more on today's episode. Does that actually work? All these things and more? It is just a few minutes before 9 o'clock. Despite my best efforts, I cannot seem to get breakfast in before 9 o'clock. The good news, though, is that I am making progress on waking up earlier. I was up at 6 today. Yay, this is fantastic. But yeah, even though being up at 6, I still cannot make breakfast happen. Rawr. So I'm going to get this down, gonna call my friend, and go from there. Oh yeah, and I'm going to get yesterday's video on YouTube. Let's see if I can do that before I call my friend. Probably not. It is just after 11. I'm finished with my phone call with May. Every time I have one of these conversations with either another editor, a graphic designer, motion artist, people working in the creative field, I find we all have the same similar problems. Either not being able to find work, not feeling like we're good enough to find work, struggling to make ends meet, wondering why everybody else seems to be making it and we're not. It is interesting to me. You know, most of the creative world runs on the freelance model. I mean, even editors in Hollywood, they're technically not working on somebody else's payroll. They are part of a team that is assembled together to create that television show or that movie. And then once it's done, they have to go find another job. And so this is normal. This is normal for us in this industry. And you know, when you're having a hard time finding work, when you live outside of an industry hub, especially in the post-production world, which is largely centered in New York City or Los Angeles, it's really easy to feel left out. It's really easy to feel like the big jobs are not available to you. It's really easy to feel like it's impossible. And so, you know, I love having these conversations. Don't get me wrong, I love having these conversations. I think it is a fantastic thing. And I think it is very important that if you know somebody in your sector, you see somebody in your sector struggling, you see somebody in your sector going, I'm really having a tough time doing this, you should be reaching out to them. You should be reaching out and saying, hey, I'm available. I can at least listen and I can at least tell you you're not alone. You know, when you struggle with depression like I do, and I've talked to a bunch of people now who also have different mental health issues from depression, bipolar like I do, or anxiety, or, just that kind of crap that goes on in your life. Sometimes you need somebody else to come alongside and tell you, hey, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You can get through this. And the way how I know is because I'm having a good day today and I'm getting through this, you know, and when I'm having a crummy day, I'll call you and you can tell me the same thing. So your community matters a lot. You cannot get through this life without having community around you. And your community does not always have to be like your friends outside of your work. Sometimes your friends don't understand what you're working on. They don't understand the particular challenges. They might understand the emotions, but if you feel like you can't, like, in nitty-gritty detail say, this is why this sucks, this is why I'm having a bad day, then you need other community that will understand you. And so when I reach out to people, when people reach out to me and say, hey, I just need a conversation, this is what I love being able to do, is being able to say, hey, you're not alone. Hey, I understand. Hey, you're going to get through this. So I'm really thankful for having this time to talk to May. We've talked for like 2 hours and it's cool. Like, we've never really had this kind of opportunity to hang out, but I know that I have a really good friend with May. And so I'm looking forward to continuing talking to her and cheering her on. You know, she's in Atlanta. It's like me living in Denver. Like, yeah, there's post-production happening here, but it's not a hopping scene. It's not television. It's not film. Not in a big way. Not like it would be in LA or New York City. And so, yeah, it's nice being able to say to somebody else, you're not alone. And if you have the opportunity to tell that to somebody, go ahead and tell them. It's the same thing like when you haven't called your parents in a while and you really should call them and tell them that you love them. Same thing. Tell people that they matter. Tell people that you see them. Tell people that they're doing a good job. Encourage each other. There's not enough people encouraging each other in this world, and we need to step that up, people. And now that I'm done with my conversation with May, I also need to get ready to head out to downtown Denver so I can go to this walkthrough along with the team from Creative Mornings. Alrighty, and now that I have radar in the house and I have everything packed, I'm on my way to King Soopers to pick up some more bus tickets. After that, I can take the bus downtown, go to Spire, probably hit up Amethyst Coffee afterwards because my next meeting is at 3. And so if this walkthrough doesn't take that long, I'm going to head over there, do some blog writing and some drafting for my newsletters. I didn't get that done the other day and I really want to get one out this week. So I need to draft that content. Then I have my lead meeting at 3 o'clock. And then I will be heading home. Yeah, and then this evening is also community group. I don't know if I'm going to community group. Today could be exhausting. Yes, I have a rose in my hand after going to Soopers. Apparently they had extras of them and they didn't want them all to go to waste, so they're passing them out to their customers. This is definitely going to be an interesting bus ride, though. Everybody's going to think I'm like going to visit my boyfriend or something. Okay, so funny story. You know how I joke all the time that my moniker online everywhere is Rachel Finder? Rachel Finder on Twitter, Rachel Finder on Instagram, Rachel Finder is my email. Like, seriously. So, right before getting on the bus, I got a notification that I made a purchase, apparently, at Anthropology somewhere in Texas. Now, I didn't recognize the Visa ending, like the 4 digits. I'm like, so okay, that's not my account, but maybe this receipt got sent to the wrong person. And it was also an employee sale, so it was one of those things, okay, so let me call. So I called, and come to find out, the woman that made the purchase, her name is Rachel Finders, with an S on the end. Yeah, go figure. Hey look, they made 8-bit peanut art out of Post-its. That's pretty groovy. And I wonder if it's in response to this happening at the Colorado History Museum. I really want to go to this, but tickets are $30 a pop.
Yeah, which is like, it must be like so this is the other thing. Do it to the gold up. Or do you like it on here? Yeah, and then do like a similar thing.
Okay, so Creative Mornings is going to be in a really cool space. Aspire Digital is fantastic. I have a couple of things that I need to follow up with our videographer. I haven't heard back from him on a couple of things, and I want to make sure that he knows what the space looks like. So that's going to be a lot of fun to do. I'm going to follow up on that. And right now I am at Rooster Cat Coffee House. It's in downtown Denver on Lincoln Street. It's a really cool space. So I'm going to be working here for a little bit before my 3 o'clock meeting, which is just a few blocks from here. I like the fact that everything downtown today kind of got tag team in the same location. That doesn't always happen, so this is a really great thing. Oh, I was able to get a lot of work done, which is fantastic. I have my newsletter drafted, so I'll be able to send that out tomorrow. And I even started work on the one that I need to send out 2 weeks from now. So it's nice to have all of that finished. Especially the one that's due tomorrow, because I really needed to work on that and I like the way that it came out. I'll need to proof the draft, which is fine. I can do that really quick, make sure it's telling me and telling my customers everything that I want it to, so that's good. And holy cow, I'm on my way to the next meeting that I have,
And holy altitude, Batman. Going uphill in Denver, if you're not ready for it, can really take the wind out of you. And yes, I'm not carrying the rose anymore. So what happened to it? Well, I was able to pass it on to a woman at Spire. It's definitely one of those things that you're kind of like, wait, I'm gonna hand a complete stranger a rose? But, you know, it made her smile, it made me smile, and she said to me, you know, I might pass this on to somebody else later. And I was like, yeah, go for it. Spread the love around. I feel like maybe we should do stuff like that more often, like randomly pass roses out to other people, right? What good could come in the world if we do that? And here we are. Holo's Health.
Oh, this has been a really cool meeting with Mike, just asking a lot of questions about how to set up YouTube, how to set up videos, how to get started. This has been a lot of fun. And the cool thing about today is that we are trading services. So I'm trading my knowledge for video, and he's going to trade some muscle stretches for me. So I am super excited about this. So this is my friend Mike. Mike has a massage. Is it a salon, a spa, or what?
It's more of a clinic. I offer fascial stretch therapy for pain management and mobility.
Sweet. So what would you say is your one tip for people that want to start out, build a business, or have started but are in those beginning stages?
I would say just start, just do it. Just put yourself out there. And the content I recently resonated with is to strategize. What was the other one? Strategize, organize, and then systemize. Whatever that may mean to you, just try to figure it out. Write it down.
Sweet.
Writing it down is also another good one.
Yeah, writing it down. I write everything down. You guys have seen all of my notes and all of my notebook stuff. So yeah, write it down. Very good, wise words, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so that's Mike's word of wisdom to everybody that wants to start out.
Alrighty, so I have left Mike's clinic. I'm on my way home. I gotta walk to the bus. Shouldn't be too much longer, and then I'll be home. And yeah, we'll see where I'm at when it comes to like going to community group tonight. Today's been a long day. Lots of walking, which I like to do, but is also exhausting. Holy freaking crap, what a crazy bus out of Cap Hill. Every once in a while things get nuts on the 15. Thankfully, RTD has some really great policing, so wasn't particularly worried about it. My meeting with Mike went amazing. Forgot to record this earlier, but yeah, we had a really great conversation. Gonna trade some more information. He wants some information about how to use MailChimp, which is something I rock. I've been using MailChimp for like almost a decade now, so super excited to talk about that. And in the future, he may need my editing services. So all in all, this is a really great day. Great day for talking with leads. Booyah. Hashtag this is the hustle. And it's also apparently hashtag raining. Tenacious little guy. So Robo and I decided to stay home because both of us are tired. I've been walking all over Capitol Hill, and Robo has been doing a bunch of things at work. So we're staying home tonight and, yeah, resting. Which is kind of ironic because at community group we were going to talk about rest, and so we're like, nope, we got to rest. We're not coming. So, yeah, that's this evening. We are going to get some supper once our chicken is out of the oven, and then how are we going to rest tonight, Robo?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll watch Die Hard. We just got it out of the $3.74 bin at Walmart because apparently DVDs have gone down in price so much that they can offer them for $3.74 now. Anyway, yeah. When you are hustling, sometimes you get days that are boring, like yesterday, and sometimes you get days that are full of all kinds of stuff, like today. You never quite know, but each day you have to take as it comes. So, this is going to be the end of today's video because I know me, I'm exhausted. I'm going to forget to record something after supper. So yeah, if you enjoyed following me around today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you are new and you have no clue what this is all about, well, every single day I make these videos of how I'm hustling and building my business. I'm doing it from the ground up while I'm just starting so that you can see what it looks like to build a business and to go after your goals. So go ahead and subscribe and you'll be along for the fun. Yay, subscribers! And apparently I have hands coming out of my shoulders. This is fantastic. And for everybody else, if you guys have questions or want to say hello or want to congratulate me, maybe encourage me on my journey, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I will see you all tomorrow for day 85. Tomorrow. Ciao.